Good day, you bunch of absolute legends, and welcome back to Team Ion Presents Let's Play SOCOM US Navy SEALs. This episode is actually being recorded immediately after the previous one, but I'm going to have it time delayed so that it releases on the 6 o'clock in the morning of the 13th of May, which... 13th of May, Brisbane time, so that's Australian Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not sure what that is in America, but probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon in American time. But anyway, let's do this. Also, I would like to issue my apology to Execute because just before when I was recording the previous episode, I did actually accidentally sign out using his sign out phraseology, and yeah, that was an accident. Sorry, Execute. Um, yeah, I'll try to remember not to do that. Anyway, we get a cutscene. Not very nice.
We have a new mission for you. Terrorists have acquired highly valuable biological data. We think they stole it from a biotech smuggler out of Sri Lanka as he tried to cross the Straits of Malacca. The terrorists murdered him and his crew, and then offloaded the data that they are moving deep into the jungles of Thailand. Intercept these terrorists at their island waypoint before they move further upriver. Hopefully you'll be there in time to retrieve the data.
Spoilers, we won't be there in time to retrieve the data. We're going to have to go through all 3 missions.
We have very limited information on these terrorists other than what they call themselves, the Riddah Rouge. Until recently, the Thai government described them as a gang of thugs. Then they discovered that Sudarak Thongkon was the group's leader. Thongkon has been on their most wanted list for years and has a rap sheet crowded with murders, kidnappings, and robberies. He is best described as Thailand's public enemy number 1. With biological warfare data in his possession, Thongkon has now become an internationally wanted terrorist. The Thai government is very supportive of our efforts to stop the Riddah Rouge.
And we will be stopping him in the 3rd mission of this chapter.
The following primary objectives must be completed for a successful mission. Objective 1. Secure all islands. Objective 2. Prevent enemy escape. Objective 3. Reclaim biological warfare data.
Alright, now we're going to do this like we always do this. Or, well, maybe not like we always do this, but we will have... we do have access to new weapons, by the way, like this light machine gun, for example, and other goodies, but we will be going in with our usual arsenal. For this mission, the enemy have boats, which you have to plant C4 on in order to destroy. So you are required to have C4. Everyone else, not really. I will give Jester sniper rifle, the silenced one, because, you know, we could use it. And I think an actual fire team, at least in the American military, they don't all carry the same set of weapons, so, yeah. Let's do this. Now, as usual, we start in the water. Since we are SEALs, it makes sense. But yes, rather than running and gunning this entire mission, unless, you know, somehow I fail to make stealth, we will try to be stealthy.
Must recover the stolen data from these terrorists. Secure the area islands and locate the data. We cannot allow it to remain in the wrong hands.
We need to eliminate these men and find that package, but work silently. If they know we're here, we'll never get the data.
It's good they only have data, sir.
For now, we can't underestimate this enemy. They are unpredictable. If they can make something deadly out of it, they will.
And they will actually in the third mission, and you have to secure that. But anyway, now, as you can see, there is a person right there. We could kill them, but that would actually trigger... Well, that would trigger a response.
Don't rush straight into this one, team. Use stealth and recon the area before engaging the enemy.
Now, this particular one of the missions is we have to go from this patch of foliage to the next and to the next. We'll just wait for that enemy soldier. I don't really think these people qualify as soldiers, because technically they're not in the professional army. What will happen is eventually someone will come to speak to them if we were to shoot them, and they'll know we're here, and then they'll rush and go to... There's a hut nearby, and if we are sneaky, we can actually get there and eavesdrop on their conversation. I apologize if I'm not able to do that, because I'm not the best at sneaking. Go away, little soldier. Alright, well, their back is turned. I suppose we could just move. Right, the first spot. Yep, they've turned their back. Well, actually, I was going to say they've turned back around is what I meant to say. Yep, come on, keep walking. Okay.
Enemy spotted, 11 o'clock high.
If we were on fire at will mode, they would have just fired at them. But if they are in hold fire, they only attack if the enemy raises their weapons or attacks. So, yes. I can't see what that person is doing. Don't move a muscle. This may...
They know we're here, sir.
Whatever.
One less bad guy.
I knew it.
I've got it from here, sir.
Well, that means we've This is the first mission objective we've actually failed. As you can see, that second one at the top is grayed out. We were supposed to... Oh. Well, actually, no. Technically, we still could eavesdrop for the intel, but technically we can't do the river insertion. So actually, everyone, let's hold fire for a second. It all depends on if they... It depends on if they come out. I hope that that was that person who was just running across the field. We might still be able to do this. Boys.
Hostile, 12 o'clock. Tango sighted, 12 o'clock.
That really scares me when you do that. It's 12 o'clock to your position, so is that a troop or... No, that is some grass. They are actually in the hut. Okay, let's try this carefully. He says and then just runs. Nope, we failed. They already know we're here, so we couldn't do the eavesdrop. But basically, they say they want to overthrow the monarchy of Thailand. And they talk about what SOCOM's plan is. Anyway, let's do this. Actually, you know what? Let's throw a grenade. Properly this time. Tally-ho! They didn't make it out in time. We take this intel. And my dogs are barking, but oh well. Now, what will happen is slowly enemies will come to our position, but you know, oh, there must still be someone on this little island that we haven't killed yet. Sorry, let me just... No. Probably not the best idea to be running towards an enemy if they are here. My dog is currently on my arm. I have quite a few dogs actually, we foster dogs. Well, I don't know what... I really hope you can't hear that. My bull mastiff, he's going a bit nuts at the moment. I could pause the recording and go and tell him off, but we're in...
Hostile neutralized.
If it gets a bit loud, I will pause the video and go and deal with them. The problem with this particular environment is it's so hard to see the enemies. I have a feeling they're going to burst around the corner in any second, or maybe be hiding in the water. I know they do that sometimes. Oops.
Subject neutralized.
Good work, Boomer. Even though he has a bug, he's not without his abilities. Although in the lore of the game, although I don't know if lore is the right word, if it's a what the...
Tango spotted. He's moving. He's hit.
If the music doesn't stop, that means there's another person still around. Yeah, I had a feeling there was some there. Okay, let's see where we're going. That leads to the docks, but we need to secure... I think we need to go this way, technically. As I was saying before that happened, in the lore, I suppose, of the series, Boomer gets injured, and that's why he isn't in the second game. It even...
Tango. He's on the move.
Where? And why aren't you killing him? Oh. And I hope I manage to kill him. Yeah, shoot the tree, Darius.
Hostile spotted. 12 o'clock.
Like I said in the last video, shoot enough bullets and hope you hit the target. Mind you, there is that old saying,
Tango's moving, sir.
there's no kill like overkill.
Tango sighted. He's on the move. Enemy spotted. He's on the move.
And we are back. I just removed the dogs from my room. I wasn't vicious or cruel about it or anything, just, you know... I think this is going to be a sad reality for my recordings, because I don't have a professional setup, and I do have 4 dogs in my home, so, as well as whatever foster puppies we may have, or foster dogs, so yeah. This is extremely amateur hour, as my brother would put it. Anyway, so the lore of the series. Boomer gets wounded in an incident involving friendly fire, because that's just a reference to the bug where he's always in the line of fire usually. And
Tango. 4 o'clock. Scratch one enemy. Dropped him.
hey, as long as you guys kill them, I don't mind. Eventually he dies in one of the future games, except I don't think it's on PlayStation 2. I think it may be a PlayStation 3 game, and I don't have the methods to record that, so I will not be doing it. Anyway. Oh, it turns out there was a thing this whole time. Telling us which way to go. Alright. We do have to send our Bravo unit to Juliet, or the waypoint Juliet, because they're going to provide cover for us as we go on the boats. I'm going to go with them, and with any luck, I've told them to attack, so anything they see, any hostile they see will move.
We've got some boats
What?
in, sir. Should we eliminate them?
Yes, we should. Any hostile they'll see, they will
Enemy
attack.
sighted. He's on the move. That's a confirmed kill.
Right. It worries me that it says secure outer island, and I haven't done that, because if that's a major primary objective, it may mean we have to come all the way back after doing this in order to clear it. So,
Tango sighted. 1 o'clock.
oh, they know we're here. I'm just going to make a save state. I think there will be a...
Let them escape, sir.
a timer will happen where eventually, yeah, there we go. We have 45 seconds to destroy these boats, otherwise they get away and it's mission failure. But 45 seconds is plenty of time. You just need to put C4 on 2 boats and get out of the blast radius. Let's just get out of the blast radius. We'll go near our team because it's probably the best spot.
Enemy spotted. He's on the move. Dropped him.
There are only 2 boats, right?
They won't be escaping on boats now, sir.
No, they will not.
I'm right behind
But basically they try to scatter in.
Backup plan. We should move quickly to secure the area, sir.
Yes. Oh. What did I see? Stand up. Crouching seems to really be a problem for me. Stand back, everyone. If there was anyone in there, they're dead.
They are headed into the jungle, sir.
I think that person might have been in. We also do have to clear the huts. I don't think there's intel in here, but you can usually get ammunition and extra grenades. Actually, you can only have ammunition, sorry, if you have the type of gun the terrorists are using. So if you pick one up off a dead terrorist, or if you finish the game on ensign difficulty, which you are required to do at the it unlocks if you finish the game on the lowest difficulty, you are required to start as that difficulty. You will unlock terrorist weapons in the next difficulty level. Okay. I will also throw a frag. I really hope that doesn't kill them. Right.
HQ, we've eliminated all tangos in the area.
I was so worried about these huts, I didn't
For that biodata, right, sir?
I didn't focus on what was behind me. That's probably a schoolboy military error. No. Data. The quote-unquote data is in a hut, basically at the end of the level. But it's not all there, actually. I get the feeling they're really gonna force us to go back to the start of the game and eliminate whoever that last person was that we didn't eliminate. But, you know, that's happened to me before in this game. My dogs are at it again. Sorry if you can hear that. I can't really do much to stop them without pausing. Right, let's move out. Can't be too careful. Now that I've said that, I'll probably run into a million enemies who catch me unprepared. I know there will be enemies. It's just about seeing them. Yep, this looks like a perfect spot for an ambush. This is the final hut. Yes, we can do a breach, bang and clear. Even though I don't think anyone's actually in there, but anyway. Did we not bring, I might not have brought, flashbangs. Oh well, frag it is. Oh wait, there's one. I don't feel good about sending my guys in there.
Sighted, 12 o'clock.
Sorry, I thought it was a requirement that you had to actually do the breach, bang and clear first. Okay, I'm gonna pause and go tell off. And I'm back. The thing is, it's not where I live. Across the road, there is a dog in the house across the road, and the people who own that house never tell their dogs off. They never quiet them. They never do anything like that. And when that dog barks, our dogs bark. And it's just we do actually tell our dogs to be quiet, but yeah, it's just a vicious. Well, it's not a vicious cycle because we do actually tell our dogs off, so we are breaking the cycle technically. But the fact that they never tell their dogs off is quite annoying. All right, the final HUD is cleared. Let's go. Now, the quote-unquote data is in here, but it's not actually complete. All the important stuff is not in this. And we find out pretty quickly.
HQ, we got a problem. The complete data is not here. They must have moved it upriver.
Damn. Okay, team. Move to the LZ and let's get you out of there. We're seeing movement in the area. Possible hostiles incoming, Commander.
And they definitely are.
We got company, sir.
And at the actual extraction zone, there are 2 enemies on that little island there, so, oh, here we go.
Tango down.
It would be so helpful to have night vision goggles for this mission, but I don't think you do. I think it's determined which, missions you get night vision for.
Enemy sighted. He's on the move.
It's nerve-wracking. I'm going to make a save state just in case. And I get the feeling that even though I'll technically be at the mission extraction, they're not going to actually extract because technically I didn't clear that first island. I'm not sure how I haven't cleared it, but you know what the game wants. If it's the primary objective, the mission will not end. Like in the 3rd mission of the 2nd chapter, which is 2 ones after this one, I had cleared all but 1 enemy out of the complex that you'll be fighting in, and the mission wouldn't end. So I had to go find that enemy, kill them, and then the mission would finally end. We're here. Oh. Thank goodness for that.
To bring you home, team. Once you get back, we'll analyze what you found and then make a plan for retrieving the rest of the biodata.
Nah, but I do love my dogs too. I would be. It's very sad when an animal dies. We've had 4 animals that have had to be put to sleep due to causes. Well, natural causes. They died of natural causes. So yeah. But yes, I love my animals. Anyway, we have failed quite a few objectives, so we only got a C this time, and our accuracy was rather miserable, but you know what? It's a pass-fail system. So anyway, thank you. Actually, no, we get the debriefing, then I'll say thank you.
Another well-executed mission, Commander. Unfortunately, the Riddah Rouge had moved the biodata upriver before we deployed you, although by the looks of it, we just missed them. Until additional intel is available, we will have to wait for the Riddah Rouge to show themselves.
And show themselves they do by capturing an American ambassador and his wife, and we have to go rescue them. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is Darius. This is not Execute. This is Darius, and no matter where you are in the world, have a good day.